Yeah, we are back. Chelsea transfer is heating up. In the transfer window, Chelsea news and links are so much. So in this video, we're going to be covering a couple of transfer links and deals done by Chelsea. First on the list, we have Liam Delap. Second, we have is Viktor Gyokeres. Third, we have Jadon Sancho. Then we also see have Christopher Nkunku and a left winger being looked at by Chelsea. Welcome back to this channel. If you are new, like and subscribe. Stick to the end, watch to the end for more juicy stuff. Now let's get into it. Now the first we have is Leon Delap to Chelsea. Deal done. Here we go by Fabrizio himself and all the reputable journalists has covered this journey. Contract signed, everything. Chelsea are done with this deal. Now this Leon Delap deal is very intricate. Manchester United and other clubs were attracted by the player and he turned them down. Now he has rejected all clubs. He wants only Chelsea. Chelsea is a dream move, and Chelsea will be the club to sign him. Now Chelsea is going to trigger the release clause set by Ipswich Town of £30 million. Now this £30 million that Chelsea triggered, 30% of the deal is going to be given to Manchester City as he is a ex-Man City academy player. When Manchester City sold Liam Delap to Ipswich Town, they included a buyback which they did not activate and also a sell-on clause of 30%. So from this deal, Manchester City is getting free 30% from the deal. And also, this deal key figures that made this deal possible. One was Enzo Maresca. He's a player that Enzo Maresca has worked with at his time at Manchester City. So this player coach relationship is already there and established. The project was pitched to him, he liked it, and he wants to key in. And also, a notable figure we're going to look at is Joe Shield. Now, this particular man who worked in the technical direction of Chelsea has been amazing. He has brought us first one, Kopama. He was one of the key figures to bring that deal. Second one was Romeo Lavia. He was also instrumental in bringing Romeo Lavia to Chelsea from Southampton. These are all ex academy players of Manchester City. And also Tosin is an ex-academy player. So Joe Sheed was instrumental in this deal to getting this deal over the line. So we need to give him praise for that. He's an amazing man. He has brought us quality talent. So this is another deal. He played a very key figure and role in getting the Leon Delap deal over the line. Also, players like Wesley Fofana had made mention on Instagram that agent of our player, a particular player is becoming an agent for Liam Delap, which is Romeo Lavia, which is buddies with Liam Delap. On Instagram, Wesley Fofana wrote at agent Romeo Lavia. So Romeo Lavia had played a key role in this deal over the line. The deal is done and dusted. Chelsea is going to sign him. Medical is already booked. By weekend, he will be signed. He will sign the deal, and the deal will be completely announced and unveiled to Chelsea fans as a new centre forward. Now, one key thing about this particular deal is this: he's young. He has played in Premier League a bit. So he has played in the second division of the Premier League, which is the Division 2 Championship. So he has a Premier League experience and he has banked a lot of goals, which is 12 goals for a player that just having first complete season in the Premier League. It's a decent amount of goals and he has worked with the coach before. Now, one key thing that we are going to look at about Delap is this. If Delap was to flop at Chelsea, it will be very easy for Chelsea to move him on. One, he will be on low wages. That's why they are greatly attached and attracted to him. He's going to be on low wages. Transfer fee is low because it's £30 million. So you can easily flip and make a profit. If you notice this Chelsea board, they are always profit oriented. So if they want to move him on, it will be very easy. For example, now let's say by the end of the next season he flops at Chelsea. So we want to move him on. It becomes very easy to move him on. Age is on his side, he's young. So he will see has or retain his transfer value. So you can sell him on to another club, I mean Jones, e.g. like a Man U or an Arsenal. We can sell to them and make money. You get. So that is another reason why Chelsea is going for the lap. And also Jackson has clearly shown he can lead the line. So if we have more attacking options off the bench, it will greatly help. Jackson come off the bench, Delap come off the bench, and a real proper striker that I hope for to come off the bench, which will be amazing. Also in this deal, Ipswich Town, as they are selling their centre forward, which is the lap to Chelsea, they're also interested in Chelsea player in return, but not part of the deal, but just interested. McGill, the Spanish boy we bought, the player we bought from Barcelona, who played very well this season, majorly in the Conference League. He played most of his game, so they are interested in McGill, so it's part of the deal interest relationship between both sides. So we're going to see how the story unfold if they will get him on a loan. So it's a loan deal they are looking for to get McGill, take him to the championship as they had been relegated to the championship. So he may be their new striker there. Let's see. Now, moving on to the next one, we have Viktor Gyokeres, the deal I have been waiting for. Chelsea have officially get linked to Gyökeres. They have sent representative to the club and the club are given permission to speak with the player. This is the deal I've been waiting for. Now Chelsea is already contacting the player, having terms and dialogue, discussing the project, pitching the project to the player to see if he may be interested in coming to Chelsea to be the main centre forward. This presence of a centre forward, a box presence, a true goal scoring machine is what Victor Gyokeres is. He's 26. He has played in the Prem before. He has played. He played at Brighton. Then he played at Coventry in division, lower division. Then he was bought to Sporting CP, and he did well over the couple of years where he have been playing there. Banging this season alone, he scored 54 goals. Wow, 13 assists. A goal machine. The amount of goals this guy scores, though people may say it's a Portuguese league, it's not a top five league, yes, but the amount of goals he's scoring, amazing. This is what we want. He cross from Rich James to him, Kopama cross to him. You get that kind of cross, you'll be amazing, you'll be sick. You get, but this is a deal I would love to for it to happen. The only hindrance that might be in this deal is the price tag. He has a 100 million release clause. That 100 million euros is big. So bargaining with Sporting CP to reduce down the fee may be a serious hurdle. And he's in his prime, 26 years. He will want a bumper contract. You get not penny wages. So we to get this deal over the line, I might see some struggles, Chelsea might struggle, but we have the money to pay. So to me, they should pay the money, get this player. If you don't want to get Victor Gyokeres, get to see me. This is what we cry for. Now moving on, we are going to Jadon Sancho. After Chelsea had won the Conference League, Chelsea spoke to Jadon Sancho representative as they want to permanent the deal. Now the deal between Manchester United and Chelsea was this: in the contract, in the loan contract, they put on a buy clause. If Chelsea wants to buy, we pay £25 million. If it's just for the loan and returning back, you pay £5 million. So Chelsea is exploring the options to keep Jadon Sancho permanently based on his performance for Chelsea. So in trying to do this, they are speaking with the representatives of Jadon Sancho to get the salary structure in place. Now, the only hurdle in this deal is the Jadon Sancho salary. Sancho is on big money, very big money at Manchester United. The loan deal between Chelsea and Manchester United have them split his salary into two. Manchester United pay a portion, Chelsea pay another portion. Now they are trying to regularize the salary into the new salary scheme that Chelsea is currently using. Chelsea is using an incentive based salary structure. And this incentive based salary structure is designed like this. We have a base pay if we're in any competition. The minute we enter a big competition like Champions League right now, we are in now, your salary goes up. Also, performance based. If you were to get, let's say, 20 GA in the end of the season, you get more money. You understand? So with all this is what Chelsea is trying to set up in the salary structure and also reduce his wage because Sancho is on 250K. That money is quite big. So I don't think Chelsea wants to pay that amount of money for JJ Sancho in salaries because it will greatly affect our budget. So we have outgoings in hand, but we want to have a space in our budget that the our monthly budget will not be too much because of having a player like Sancho that's on big money. And also, so they want to reduce it for any day or we have any issue. For example, we get poor league form. Next season, we did not make top four and we did not make Champions League. So our wage bill will drop significantly since we are not playing that. That was implemented in James' contract. James is on 250, but he doesn't get paid 250 because why? We're not in the Champions League. When he renewed his deal to extend his contract by 5 years, when he extended that his contract, they added that in it. This board extended Rich James' contract. So they added that he was not being paid 250K while we were in this drought, not getting Champions League. You get so that is what is currently being implemented in trying to be implemented in Jadon Sancho's contract. Now, another one is the Christopher Nkunku link. Christopher Nkunku is set to leave Chelsea. Nothing change. The report has it that nothing is going to change. Christopher Nkunku is going to leave Chelsea. He's no longer going to be a Chelsea player. That is the news. Short and sweet. Nkunku out of Chelsea. But Chelsea have put a £50 million price tag on him. So any club that's interested in getting Christopher Nkunku willing to need to cough up that money in any form, maybe £40 million, the add-on clause we may add to it. So the price tag for him is currently at £50 million. You pay the money, Christopher Nkunku is all yours. You take him for forever, sign your contract and be happy with him, and he will play ball for you. So that is it. The price tag has been set for Christopher Akoko exit out of Chelsea. Chelsea were trying to recoup the money spent on buying the player. At least we could add it to the books and we have made some profit this year and we don't make a complete loss from the money we used to buy Christopher Okunku. So Chelsea priority after Liam Delap deal is done is to look out for a right winger. So the Club World Cup is about to start, so Chelsea are making preparations to get the players in before the Club World Cup starts. So another priority for Chelsea is a left winger. We are seeing links to different left wingers. Personally, I would love Rodrigo, but I'm hearing a price tag of 100 million euros, which might be quite big. But they are have top priority. There's another notable shout. We have Nicole Williams being shouted. There's also a young Brazilian attacker, an attacker that I saw. Now, thank you for watching. Do well to like and subscribe, share, comment down below any transfer news and rumor you want to see me cover, and also your thoughts on all these transfer, Chelsea transfer. Love, peace, ciao.